What's up, everybody? Arturo Cardenas. Moments removed from the press conference, and things got a little chippy there.
Yeah, it's boxing, it's sportsmanship, and I think every time we have a rivalry, that's how things go. So it's cool. It's just to bring us some show, but I know we're gonna do our work in this Saturday.
Nothing that's gonna get in your head or that has gone in your head to where it becomes emotional, and then you start losing your game plan.
No, not really. The only thing in my head is winning this fight, and so right now I'm just focused on winning this and getting this little obstacle out the way, just to be already fighting for the world championships and everything. So I'm more than ready for this.
I can't remember any other one of your fights since I started paying attention to your career that you've had an opponent like this. This has to be a first for you, right?
I've had tougher opponents, and to be honest, this last fight I thought I had won this fight because most of his punches were landing on my guard, and I know I was landing the cleaner shots, but it's like I say, I know I was in his hometown.
But as far as talkative and the mind games, I don't think you've had anybody like that, right? This is the first time where somebody's actually getting mouthy with you.
Exactly. But I mean, like, hey, in boxing you can find a lot of fighters and different fighters like that.
It makes it fun that it's somewhat early in your career and you're encountering this.
Yeah, right? Yeah, it's fun, and I mean, like, I like it. I mean, like, I'm always ready. I'm not really a guy who talks a lot, but since he's been talking a lot, I mean, like, why not do the same thing?
Yeah, you did good today. You did good. You had the crowd laughing.
Oh yeah, I mean, like, I had to do something. I wasn't gonna stay quiet.
Let's talk. When I got to meet you here, it was about 3 weeks ago, maybe at the Central Boxing Gym, right? Maybe 4 weeks ago. And how has your camp closed in? How have you started tapering as you get closer to the fight, the preparation, and your body, your sparring, everything? Talk to me about those final moments, those final touch-ups.
Yeah, we were doing some really good camp with my coaches, with Robert, Pita, and all of them. We were doing some really good sparrings with a lot of good partners, Bruno Rios, Chop Gonzalez, and a lot of fighters from out there that have been helping me out, and from the gym too. And to be honest, what I'm always thinking about is that I know that guy is not really that good as the ones I've been sparring and everything. So I know sparring is very different in a fight, but I know he's not that really good. So we've been working out our conditioning too and our defense, and I know that everything's gonna show up this Saturday.
You have just about every look at the RGBA Academy, right? Just about every look. So you have fighters that could replicate the style of your opponent, right? The footwork, the elusiveness, so forth. And then mentioning Chop, I mean, that's a bigger fighter. So you're dealing with the heavier punch, the strength. So you're getting used to all kinds of, like, preparing basically a well-rounded preparation.
Yeah. He's a really tough opponent, and so I know Chop was a really good work. Bruno Rios, Dan what's that guy's name? Daniel Cortez. He's from guy from Texas. They had the same style, but I know these fighters from our gym, they're way better than the guy. But I know they helped me out for this fight, and everything's gonna show out this Saturday.
Arturo, lo cerramos en español. ¿Qué esperas de esta pelea? ¿Que va a ser, como mencionamos el mes pasado, intensa? ¿O como se va acercando las cosas, ya lo vas adivinando un poco más y piensas que vas a dominar un poco antes la cosa? Ya que dijiste que no querías que vayan los jueces, ¿no?
Sí, claro. Pues mira, la verdad yo espero como sea que se vaya la pelea. Yo sé que aún así, a fin de cuentas, yo voy a ganar esta pelea. A como él quiera pelear, ya sea guerra o ya sea boxeando, yo puedo pelearlo como él quiera. Entonces, esta pelea, si se va a knockout, nos vamos a knockout, y si no, pues nos vamos a distancia, no pasa nada. Pero yo sé que esa pelea me lo voy a llevar.
Va a haber choque. Va a haber choque, ¿verdad?
Va a haber guerra, va a haber guerra, pero pues yo sé que ese gane se va a ir con nosotros.
Arturo, cierra como la última vez la entrevista, mándale saludos a tu familia, tus entrenadores,
claro, quiero mandarle un saludo a toda mi gente de Saguayo, Michoacán, a todos los de México y a todos los de aquí de Estados Unidos también. Les agradezco mucho, a mi familia más que nada, que yo sé que no pueden estar aquí conmigo, pero pues a fin de cuentas yo sé que siempre tengo su apoyo y eso me motiva más.
Un gran fin de semana, ¿no? Que hoy el tricolor acaba de jugar, o pienso que sigue jugando ahorita.
Sí, sigue
ya empezó
jugando.
El Mundial.
Sí, ya empezó.
Mañana le toca a Estados Unidos, después de ustedes el sábado y después la UFC, ¿no? El domingo. Es un gran fin de semana de eventos.
Va a ser un evento pues muy deportivo, entonces ahorita acaban de anotar otro gol México y ahorita ya van 2-0, gracias a Dios van bien, entonces ahora nos toca demostrar este sábado a nosotros. Así es.
Seguir con la victoria, ¿no?
Así es, fin de semana. A darle y nos vamos a traer esa victoria a México.
Mi gente, Arturo Cárdenas, mucha suerte el sábado.
No, muchas gracias, vamos con todo.